Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are making relocking. We are doing relocking of this dreadlock. This is my client. This is her first time, and she had had this particular dread for quite some time now. So today we are doing relocking, and this is our 1-year-old dreadlocks. So we are relocking all over again, and this time around she has a very soft hair and a very soft scalp, hence the reason why I had to be careful about the way I do the relocking. And obviously I needed to work on the body too, because dread is a little bit rough due to some hairstyle that she just loosened. She just loosened locks and extension on the dread. So I had to do a kind of body work on the dread as well. And I noticed that some of her hairs are already, like this back now, she lost quite a number of hair at the back because she has a very tender hair. Because of the extension that she attached to it, she lost quite a lot. So we had to pick this back all over again. and I was so surprised when she said she did not even notice that the hair at the back was this bad. So yeah, we had to pick this all over again, make a fresh dread on this particular part of the hair. And our dread as well is a little bit fat, very fat, because according to her, she said she wanted something very full, but because of her kind of hair, her dreads, her hair is the soft type, so she decided to go for a bold hair, a bold dread, so that it can give her that volume that she wanted. Well, that was her choice anyways. And I noticed that some of the hairs are actually doubled, some of the dreadlocks are actually attached already despite being this fat. Anyway, I did my best to like this particular one I'm doing now is double already, so I did my best to make sure that bring the best out of the dread, despite the fact that the foundation is not not what I would naturally recommend. But here we are, trying to make the best out of it. So I had to make relock all over again, do the relocking. Then some of the body I had to work on it because they are not so nice like that. And the challenges with bold dread is that, especially for somebody that has a tender scalp, the challenge for it is that it's going to be very difficult to get a firm root without it hurting or being painful to the person carrying it. Because when you are on a bold dreadlocks, you tend to we have to work so hard, be careful with the way we pull out the hair from the roots. And just like you can see, I had to start separating some of the hair from another because the dread is already very locked, very tight. And she had carried, the last time she relocked, I think she said like 3 months or so, which is not so bad, but then maintenance also matters. And well, I think she's trying with it, just that she needs little guidance here and there. And the spray I used, that you saw me use, consists of a leave-in moisturizer, hair oil and water. That was what was inside the spray. So I sprayed that so that it can be able to moisturize the hair and make it softer and easy to work with, and reduce whatever pain that the relocking can cause on her. So then I also worked on the body of the dread too, to make it firmer and to make it neat, because the dread wasn't looking so neat. In fact, at some point I had to trim the hair, I had to trim the whole lock so that we can have a very neat dread and a nice finishing. And she ended up saying she liked the dread anyway. So I would advise, if you are going to be locking your hair and you have a soft hair or a soft scalp, I would advise that you go for something very small, not so small, but at least something smaller than this size of dread, so you can have so it can be easy to work with, because there are some that was very big out of this thread, and some probably the way it was locked, it didn't rhyme, so I had to be careful the way I pulled it out of her scalp, so she does not feel so much pain. Now we have come to the end of the relocking, so this time around I'll be going in with my scissors to trim the body so that we can have a neat dreadlocks. And I did the whole trimming, applied applied the twist and lock gel, applied mousse and sprayed it, then we packed it into style. Just keep watching the video, see how we did the whole thing, and I'm sure it will really help you. Also, if you have seen this video this far, please like, comment, and let me know your thoughts. What do you think about the dread? What do you think? Is there anything you think I should, whatever it is you want me to drop next? And if this video was helpful or my explanation was helpful, let me know in the comment section, so it will help guide what you will want to see next from this channel. So I'm doing this palm rolling so that the product can get into the hair very well. So I did the palm rolling for the product to be able to sit in well into the dreadlock. Then I added my mousse. So mousse is now very expensive these days, and you just have to be very careful the way you don't want it to be too strong. You don't want to apply excess product into the hair. At the same time, you must apply enough product. So we did this packing at first, and she said she does not like the packing, that it was too tight for her. Apparently she said she had an accident before now, that she usually have headache and all of that, so we had to still change this particular style you saw me packing now. We still had to change it after a while because she complained of headache, so we had to repack the whole hair. Well, at the end of the day, she liked her hair, and that was the most important part. So we had to repack, and this is when she was complaining that it was too tight, so we loosened it and we changed the style. We did the back one because we needed something that would cover the back. Remember that she had broken backs, so this was it. We needed to do the back one so that it can be able to cover the hair that are no longer at the back. So this was the final result. This was before and this is after. Please follow this page for more, and let me know in the comment section what you would like to see. See you in my next video. Bye.